Being in limbo about somebody losing their life and, being uncertain about how that exactly happened, sucks. It's just something that you have to deal with on a daily basis. It's difficult, but it's not as difficult as just the fact that we don't have him and he's gone. And there's nothing that we could do about it when we find the guy who did it or whatever, and whatever happens to him, like, it's not going to change the fact that he's here and that we miss him and that our lives are different, unfortunately, because we here in the Bay Area all looked at Jack as he was the glue. He brought us all together. Just different people. He was such a cool guy and so open and so giving and just easy to talk to and easy to relate to. Everybody wanted to be around him. Everybody came around him. When he was around, everybody followed him. And once he was gone, that was missing and everybody was scattered. So part of what I would like to do and I'm working on is just putting this business together and doing things with a lot of these artists that are out here that need the help so that I can try to bring people together, And, I just look at it like that a lot, that, now that he's not here, it's kind of like my responsibility in a lot of ways to bring certain people that were together before back together, because he was the coming, and now that he's not there, it's kind of over with, but we need to keep that going. We don't need to let that fall apart. He represented all of us, and he represented the streets, and he represented the struggle, and he represented all the things that people forget about, especially when you get famous and you get popular, then it starts being about the money and the cars and the jewelry and the clothes and the parties and the alcohol. He was never about that. I don't know where that's going to come from again. I traveled all around the world with him. I saw it every day. I saw it in different places. I read all the emails from jail, from this person, from somebody who lost somebody and they're connected to him because the person they lost was into him. Whatever it was, I saw all that. But now that he's not here, traveling around and seeing all these different people say, like, Jack was my best friend. And it just shows his character and how comfortable he made people and how at home and he made people feel. And he was always uplifting different people and letting people know, like, you're the best and you're dope and you're this and you're that. And he made people feel good about themselves, and that's something that people will never forget and always be tied to him for that. And there's so many people who appreciate the music. It had them get through a hard time. Like, your music raised me. Your music did this for me. I don't know where to find music like that, especially for somebody that's directing toward the streets and toward the struggle. Obviously there's a lot of conscious music that pushes you in those directions, but his music was very balanced. It was conscious music for the streets and for people who weren't in the streets or people who wanted to learn. It was educational, and I don't know, I don't really hear too much music that's like that these days, so it's very hard to say that it's going to be replaced, but it's definitely something that's needed and necessary, and somebody could do it. I don't know who's going to do it, where it's going to come from, but it's necessary, and I don't even know how much artists recognize how necessary it is, but they should pay attention to his career and what people say about him, and try to follow it to an extent, because it made a difference and it made him a legend and it put him in a place to where we will never forget about him.